Hello. No, I'm not making faces at you. I'm trying to get a nice face for a thumbnail. Well, let's see. Today, my sister called me at 5 o'clock this morning, woke me up, and was telling me that, she works third shift, 5 to 5, but she was off last night. So she told me she was up and piddling around doing stuff in her kitchen and things, and she lives up here in the same subdivision I do. And she said she's got 3 dogs. She's got a big lab, and then she has a mid-sized dog who is a mix with, well, I know she's got pit in her, but she's the sweetest dog. But she also can be aggressive. And my sister said she was growling in between the kitchen and the family room. So my sister, she'd been sitting at the table drinking coffee, playing on her phone, and she doesn't have curtains at her kitchen window because it just faces a privacy fence and stuff. So anyway, she got up to let Sophie and them out, and she said when she opened the door and turned on the light, of course, Sophie went out immediately, and so did Marley. He almost knocked her down. And she said there was a man, standing in the middle of her backyard. Of course, Sophie went after him, and my sister said she thinks that Sophie got him, because she seen where he fell over the fence into this other backyard. But what bothers me is we've had other incidents up there like that in that area. One time there was a guy close to her house was looking in a neighbor girl's window who was only 15. Then another time over there, not too long ago, there was this woman let her dog out, and he kept barking and growling and stuff at the shed. And there's a man that came out of there with a black hoodie and stuff on. I've had characters walking around here, looking in cars and stuff like that. And it doesn't do any good to call the police because our finest are a joke. They're a joke. You'll call them. I mean, I had someone down the street sitting in the damn bushes of the house. They go down there. I don't know what he told them, but they just went on their merry way. What our finest like to do is attack innocent people. Not too long ago, there was a fat old man pulled up in his dually diesel truck and started yelling at my grandkids, who are 19, because they were spinning their tires. Well, he was parked on the wrong side of the street, in the middle of the street, impeding traffic. I told him to go on his way, but he stayed there because he had called the cops. But he kept saying stuff to my one grandson. And my one grandson has a short fuse, so it was hard for me to keep him on the property. But he kept saying, come here if you think you're a big man. Okay, so the cops came there, and they came up and started yelling, which, okay, you're an officer, and you have the training to be basically a peace officer. You're not doing no such thing. You're actually yelling at my grandson. And then when I say he's parked the wrong way in the street, and, well, it's a public, he can do that. Oh, really? He can park on the wrong side of the street while other cars heading towards him have to go around into the traffic of other cars coming by. I don't appreciate that. So, I'm not calling them for nothing. I could sit here and look out the window and watch someone break in somebody's house. I'm not going to call them. If they come to me and say, did you see something? I'm going to say no. Yeah. Joke. Whole force is a joke. They wouldn't know a criminal. This is how bad it would be. They could have a guy with black mask on, black Stalking cat, black clothes with a black bag on his back. Did you see any suspicious around here? No, I didn't. You're talking to the criminal. That's how much it, they'd rather yell at teenagers. They'd rather, I don't know what they'd rather do, ride around in their cars, parking, talking to each other, getting drunk. There was one officer that was drinking these things that was causing him to be intoxicated on duty, driving around in this lot, and he actually hit a semi-trailer and messed up the cruiser. No, I don't feel safe with him. Pickwa's Finest is such a joke. What we need to do is just patrol our own neighborhood and keep our own safety, because they're not going to do anything but come and harass us. And I'm sorry. Actually, the town I live in, the whole town's a joke. The whole town's a joke. But, it scares me that man stood there in that yard. I don't know how long he could have been standing there watching my sister. And the police come up there. My sister said, "What's going on?" "Oh, we just don't know." No, because you don't come up here all that often. This is a nice housing development. And it's got older brick homes in it, ranch style. But we're basically around the ghetto. And you don't care. You don't even come up here. And how do you know that wasn't a rapist? How do you know that wasn't someone that was thinking about actually coming in there, robbing her, raping her, could be killing her, how do you know? This has been going on up there for a long time. How do you know he's not stalking people, watching what they do, their patterns? How do you know it's not a serial killer? Come on, get off your asses. Put your coffee and them damn donuts down and do your job. You need to do your job. Because my sister shouldn't have sat there at 5 o'clock in the morning while some dildo was standing in the middle of her yard watching her. No, I don't like his town. They jack up your electric bills. Yeah, I've got a slightly bigger house, but my electric bill went from 200 and something up to 300, almost $400 this month. And the mayor, she's a joke. If I could find a way to find out what it takes to become a mayor, I would do it, and I would run against her. She's a joke. You know what she did? She takes things out, and she built bicycle paths through the town and out towards the highway and stuff. Does anybody use them? No, nobody uses them. I don't know what her big deal was, but nobody uses them. So there's money spent for a project of hers that is not. Only thing I've seen going on them bicycle things are. See, I'm so upset I can't even talk. I'll tell you, someone wants to break in my house. Come on. If you're going to threaten me, I've got all kinds of weapons in here. I'm pretty sure you're going to get hurt. I'm pretty sure I've got a dog that is going to scare the hell out of you. But anyway, I'm done. Just makes me mad. I have 2 sets of twin boys in my family. My oldest grandsons are twins, and in October they're going to turn 20. And then my other daughter, her second pregnancy was twins, and they're boys, and they're turning 16 today. So I made them a homemade banana cake. And also, I've got, I made the sauce and stuff up. I just got to do the macaroni. I'm making Johnny Marzetti, or what my parents used to call goulash. And that's for supper. Plus, I'm going to make corn muffins, and I'm going to cut some hot dogs, about that long, and stick them down the corn mix in the muffin tin. And make corn dogs, little muffin dogs. And so that's what I'm doing for supper. Uh, yeah, I mean, I just thought, well, I'll do this, then graduate to this. I had two things going on at one time, so of course that's driving me crazy. Um, I just now poured the sauce in the crock pot, and then I'll boil the macaroni to just, where they're starting to get soft. Then I'll put them in the sauce in the crock pot, and they'll finish cooking. But that's what I'm doing for the 16-year-olds. And yeah, I told their mom, I'm going to bake the cake, but you need to go and get me some frosting, because um, I don't have, I don't have any oil, so this is a homemade cake. So it called for buttermilk. And so what I did was, I had a little sour cream I mixed with milk. I used that. I didn't have any oil or shortening. So what I did was, I used half a cup of mayonnaise. That's got oil and stuff in it. It'll be fine. So I've got that in the oven baking. And actually, making a homemade cake is not that hard. That's not that hard. If I had the sugar and stuff like that, I would have probably made my own frosting. If it was a chocolate cake, which I don't have chocolate powder to put in to make a chocolate cake, but if it was a chocolate cake, I could have made a peanut butter frosting that you cook, and it's really good. So I didn't have that, but I made, I got all them bananas froze, so I thought, hey, I feel like making a cake, I'll make them a banana cake. And I've also, I put the bananas in the other freezer so they're easy access to me, because I bought flour, so I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to end up making some banana bread, something like that. Kids really love the banana bread, so I'll probably be doing that. But other than that, not too much is going on. You know, I wish I had a car that I could drive, that my car wasn't sitting out there not running. Well, if you put a battery in my car, you turn it on, it'll start right up. But there's something wrong with, if you try to put it in gear, it will shut off. So, I don't know. I don't know. I told them, this is the last car I'm going to be able to buy. So I had to make this last. So now I'm stuck, still making payments on a car that don't run, and going on 2 years, I haven't been able to do anything with it. I wish it was doing that. I could go and do stuff on my own. I could go to the doctors on my own. I could go to the library if I wanted to. I could go visit my sisters if I wanted to. I could do a lot of things if I wanted to, if I had my car. I could go to get my mammogram done. I could go and get my blood done. But you have to ask people. I could go to the pantries if I wanted. I didn't have to interfere with anybody else. But that don't work out. But anyway, I've really been ranting, and I'm so sorry. And I did just want to come on here, just talk a little bit about that. But I also wanted to say, it's the twins' birthday, Joe and Andrew. And they were born on the 10th My daughter, when it was time for him to be born, actually they were due on the 11th, and she told the doctor she didn't want him on the 11th, so she had her C-section on the 10th. So that's how that went. But and then tomorrow I'm going to pay the rent. Got to go get my flu shot. It's flu shot time, you guys. Go get them. And pick up my medicine. Then I want to go to the meat market because I want to buy a bi-weekly. I think it will cost me $49 for 2 weeks of meat. And they put french fries and stuff like that in there. And I also want to go up to Dollar General and see if I can get me some more forks because I don't have none. I bought a whole bunch of forks at the Goodwill, and I'll tell you, they've disappeared. And I've also, my bowls have disappeared. So I'm going to have to go up there and see if I can find some bowls. And, yeah, and then that'll be it. I'll be done. Well, I'm going to save 20 and break it so that I can give the twins $10 for the birthday. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, I've talked enough. Love all you guys. Have a great day. Bake something or cook something you really enjoy today. And I'll be back and talk to you later. Love you. Like, comment, subscribe. On a couple of my videos, I did put my address at the bottom of the description. So if anybody wants to send me a letter or, just talk to me and say, hey, what's going on? You haven't been on. You can do that. So I will talk to you again. Love all you guys. Bye.